Do you have friends? Do you consider yourself friendly? Do you look for opportunities to make new friends? No? Well, I don't know. Blame the weather. Welcome to Unfriendly Friends Unfun Time. Here at UFUT, we sit around and not talk to each other because talking to each other would be too friendly. So instead, grab your acquaintances and waltz on down to Stepping Stones Teen Automotive Youth Group at SSTAYG. You can make all the friends you want. And here, you can even watch Friends season 465 on repeat. Now, because Ken is, in Greenland, getting eaten by a moose, here's Harold to talk to you on how to make enemies.
Wow. I mean, I'm in the cool car.
I'm sitting next to this dude. Actually, I'm out of the car. I'm dying.
I don't understand. All of a sudden, you're talking about unfriend. I did hear a report today, though, that there was a black bear near their cabin. So you're pretty close. It wasn't a moose, but it was a bear. And I don't know about that.
Ken's the bear. He could just scare the moose off.
Oh, okay. Well, black bear was supposedly there with those people in West Virginia. Not quite Greenland, actually. And the topic is not how to make unfriends.
No, enemies, not unfriends. Enemies.
Well, that's unfriends.
Oh.
Friend, opposite.
I'm
friend,
doing it wrong,
enemy,
man.
Yeah, best. Oh man, gee. Our topic tonight is friends or friendship, which is funny because you brought that up. That used to be the church's name. So.
Oh yeah. Way back yonder.
Like way back yonder, about 3 years ago. So.
It was 20 years ago, but that's
20,
right.
What?
It was 20 years ago.
20 years ago when it first started. I don't know. Hey, you weren't even that old yet.
Oh yes.
You're about like this little.
Well, I'm as old as Glenn.
Yeah, right. Well, anyway, so as you know, Ken's not here, and he didn't tell me about his book yet.
It's finished.
Yeah. There you go. All right, so we do have a small crowd tonight.
We do, yeah.
Somebody said something about there's no food, and I think that's what happened.
That was a big deterrent. Thanks, Lori.
Yeah, thanks, Lori. Yeah. No food, no Lori. Hey, but next week they'll be back. There'll be food. There'll be Lori.
Good. There'll be Lori.
I just heard yay. That sucks. There's only 4 people here, and I heard a loud yay. Probably that's bad.
Hey, but that means one person said yay, and that's a big percentage.
That's like 25% of the people here. That's a lot, and that's math that I had to do on the fly.
So I'll take it.
You'll take it? Okay, I think you have something to do here momentarily.
Well, but first, like it, share it, hug it, kiss it, smack it. Don't smack it, guys. Don't do that. No, don't smack it.
Ken, you said that we could handle this without you.
We're doing
Maybe you were right. I don't know. All right, like you said, like it, share it, hug it, do all those emoji things. So we do it now. And I know even Lori's in West Virginia, and if she has connection, she's doing it already.
Don't let your memes be dreams. Just do it.
So we're gonna take the car. Was it that way? Yeah, that way. We're gonna keep going that way.
Put it in reverse.
Go that way.
Okay.
We're gonna go that way around the mountain. And until then, Leo.
Yeah.
Half-calf giraffe.
And Joe. Half-calf. We've got to get the altar on. We've got to find people that need Jesus. What do you mean there's a peanut missile coming?
We've
got to get out of here then. Hold on. One move.
And that's why you can't have a spaceship.
What the heck?
And whoa, wait a minute. Hey, dancing on the ceiling. No, I told you already you're not Spider-Man, even if you do the stupid song.
Oh, okay.
But I think you're more like dancing on the ceiling.
And Lori, you tell him he can't have a spaceship or a moose.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start. You got the mic ready, Harold?
I can get it, unless Leo wants to do it. We only got a few people here today. Heck, I almost just yell at them.
Supposed to know that, Harold.
Yes, it's television. We can basically lie all we want, but all right, what we got?
That's politics. All right. So number one, let's start over here.
Number one, start here. Oh, so we're going to everybody tonight? Yeah, we were going to ask 3 people, so that's pretty much everybody. All right, what do you got?
By the way, I just noticed I'm right. It's never mind.
What happened?
Never mind. Gravity.
Physics. Flipped you upside down.
No, physics. All right.
You do like roller coasters going upside down, so.
Yeah, but this is not that.
This is not that?
I don't even know why we picked this. Anyway, number one, if you could go back in time, all right,
You can go back time
Go back in time and uninvent something.
and uninvent something.
Uninvent
Looks like you're uninventing gravity.
an item, a thing, a thingamajigger.
So make it so it never was invented?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what that means. Uninvent.
Uninvent,
I get you the definition.
never invented.
So what would you choose to uninvent?
So basically taking out the dude who invented it.
Well, no. Yes. Not in a nice way. Okay.
Making sure something wasn't invented. How are you going to do that and who are you going to do it to?
I have no idea.
All right, good answer.
Dee says, oh. See, let's see. Is Marty McFly in the house? Hold
Put
on.
me sideways?
What?
Can you put me sideways?
I'm not sure. I don't think we can. We can make you go
Then it
right
could be
side
like
up, though.
shooting me out
So,
of the
Riley,
thingy.
what would you uninvent or make sure that never got invented?
The devil.
The devil. So you need to go up there and tell God, hey, what? Guess what? That third guy,
Yeah.
don't invent him.
You
don't
know
make
the third
him.
guy that was the second guy? Well,
You know, that
you're
third
right.
archangel dude that you put in charge of music, just don't invent him.
Smartphones.
Smartphones. A teenager who said no to smartphones.
yeah.
So he wants us to go back to beepers.
Yeah, it's like
So, no, flip phones.
Flip phones, okay.
We go right back to flip phones.
See, you got yours.
Like
We
that
got
chocolate,
Leo.
the chocolate I had, that was my
Leo?
first phone. Remember the chocolate?
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
my
so.
first phone.
I'm gonna say I take out Facebook and then invent it myself.
Take out Facebook.
So he's going to eliminate Zuckerberg
That's right.
and just do it himself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I also heard that Zuckerberg did that to somebody else, so maybe maybe Zuckerberg beat you to it.
Yeah.
Uninvent. Man. Wow. I would uninvent.
It's a tough decision. Roller coasters.
How are you crazy? Are you nuts?
Yes. That answers that.
Uninvent roller coasters. How dare you? No, we would never do that. No,
stupid people count. No, that's not a
that's
thing.
not a thing.
That's a stupid people, not a thing. Ah! Leo, stop. Answer.
I would uninvent the MP3 player because Angel drives me nuts. But Daddy filled the MP3 player.
Gotcha.
Daddy.
Very true. All right.
I want my music, Dad. And what do you got?
I would uninvent TV remotes.
TV remote.
They'd have all them TVs, but no remotes.
Yeah, but that would go back to the old days of my dad going, "Hey, you, get up, change channel," or hit me with the newspaper. I need to watch 32, you know, whatever. And then when the TV didn't get in right, he made me move the rabbit ears around, and where I couldn't see the TV, and I had to maybe hold it right there, and then I couldn't go watch TV, but he'd be watching it.
I miss MTV.
You watch MT. Well, you know, maybe get rid of the. That's it. I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna change my thing to reality TV. I'll uninvent reality TV. That way MTV would stay with music.
Number two.
Number two.
See, I did that. Number two.
22.
No, just two.
Two
Yep.
going. That looks like you just got a V going down.
No, it's right. Believe me, it's how it's
He's
supposed to be.
upside down,
It's
remember
how it's
that.
supposed to be.
He's okay.
So
he
you were immune to physical harm.
immune,
Immune to physical harm. What
So-
would be the first thing? that you do?
indestructible,
Okay. Okay.
indestructible.
Can I do the question, Harold?
No,
Can I?
no,
Can I?
no.
May I?
Okay, try it. Hurry up. fast,
May
fast.
I? See, it works, folks. All right. If you were
No, it
immune to
doesn't.
physical harm, what would be the first thing that you'd do?
You're indestructible. What's the first thing you do?
Blow up everybody that did me harm.
Wow.
You didn't tell her she had ability to blow people up, but that's the first thing she went to.
Where's she gonna get the C4?
I don't understand. I mean, she's indestructible, and she's gonna blow everybody else up. Got it.
Not everybody, just the one.
What are you gonna do, Connor? You're indestructible.
Jump off a building.
He's gonna jump off a building and be like boing, 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 boing.
Like this? Like
Yep.
well, actually, I'm jumping up.
Jumping up to
How's
jump
that
down. I don't know.
Leo, flip me.
Careful, careful. He's like, Leo, can you flip me right
Yeah, flip
now?
me.
Flip me vertically back. Oh, there he is.
Oh, can I go?
Oh no! Oh, there you
Go
go.
up here. Go up here.
Riley, what do you do? You're
I
indestructible.
sink.
Bulletproof.
You are bulletproof. You're indestructible. What are you gonna do?
Don't know.
You don't know. He said, I'm indestructible. I'm bulletproof. And I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That's good.
John Moody says tell my wife no.
Huh? What?
Whoa, we got an online. Hold on, we got an online.
What did John?
John Moody says tell my wife no.
That's good.
Wow, that was better than my parents says Harold's
Tell his
right.
wife no. Yes, but
Leo, what do you got?
It doesn't say emotional damage.
Oh,
It just says
yeah.
physical harm.
Well, no, she throw a frying pan at him. I know. I mean, you've been married long enough. You know what's coming.
It's true.
I know exactly what I'd be doing.
What
I'd
do
be
we-
testing to see how far I could take it.
Oh, he'd be okay. Like
By
the
doing what though?
like the cheerleader. You just
Anything
keep
you can
falling
do.
off of stuff. You know, whatever.
I'd
From
jump into a
heroes.
volcano to test if I could survive it.
There you go.
That's good. No, it's
Yeah.
better than mine though.
And you know, if I was indestructible, probably stand in front of King Decas, see what had happened.
Just right in front of it,
Yeah, just stand right when it launched.
but with no people on it.
No, I'd stand in front of it.
Well, there's going to be 30
You
dead
gotta
people.
stand at the very bottom of it, so that when it's coming down.
No, right where it launches, 128 miles an hour. Yeah.
I would skydive without a parachute,
Skydive, see, it's similar.
and I would just hit the
Oh,
ground.
no, I take it back. I want to stand on top of Zumanjaro and jump off.
Nice. I would hit the ground and go 30 feet in, just 30 feet straight in the ground. From how high?
I
is
think you'd
skydiving?
bounce.
No, how high are the planes when you skydive?
I would think you bounce
Like 3,000?
10,000 feet.
How much?
10,000 feet.
I was way off. But yes, I would go.
high altitude, low opening, but when they static line jump, it's only 1,000 feet.
But I wouldn't be able to get back out of the ground. That's the issue.
Yeah, it would be hard.
They'd have to
You had to dig yourself
And
out.
then wonder why I'm not dead.
So what else we got going?
All right,
on?
number 3.
Skydiving without a parachute.
When
All
you
right, cool.
sneeze,
Sneeze.
instead of achoo, what sound would you replace it with?
Oh boy.
When you sneeze, instead of achoo,
I mean, it's natural to say achoo.
it is. But what sound?
So what
would
do you
replace it?
unnaturally say when you sneeze?
Nobody say fart because that's too
A
out there.
dolphin noise.
We are G. What?
She said she'd make a dolphin noise.
Dolphin noise.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to sneeze and do that.
You didn't hear that.
What?
They didn't hear that.
They didn't hear that? They heard that. What are you gonna do, Connor? Instead of achoo,
I would say nothing because I think it's really annoying when people scream when they sneeze.
Oh my goodness.
silence.
Achoo!
Silence. Silence.
Oh, it sounds like a truck.
You sound like a truck. Like, Leo.
That's great.
I want it to sound like a high pitched laugh.
A high pitched laugh.
Yeah,
Achoo!
exactly.
Yeah, it sounds like Peanut from
Peanut.
from Jeff Dunham. You know.
Oh. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It was like, wait, we have a guest star here today. What's
All right,
up?
Harold, what noise did you make?
A nun.
A nun?
Yeah, instead of achoo, a nun.
What? Go home.
Yeah, a nun. A nun. Yeah. Instead of a Jew, a nun.
Oh, I got it. Ha 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 ha.
That if you've not known that, it came from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I did not know that.
All right.
What is your name? He said, a Jew. Well, bless
So,
you. No.
so when I sneeze, the sound I
you
would
are
make
killing me.
is I got 2 actually. The first one would be
22.
The first one would be Mom, I'm ready, and the second one would be I'm hungry.
Oh, golly. For those who don't know, that's Angel's top 2 phrases. Mom, I'm hungry, and I'm ready.
Lori, I did that one for you. So, all right.
Those
All
are,
right, then we got the riddle.
no, that doesn't come into play after. That's like 4th or 5th.
We got the riddle.
Hold
All
on,
right.
we got an answer from Jim.
Oh, we got
Moody.
okay, answer.
John Moody or Jim Moody?
Jim.
Jim Moody. Oh,
hey, Jim,
Jim's
that's
watching.
all.
Hey, Jim.
Jim says Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. All right, riddle.
Wow. Riddle me
Here we go.
this.
What has no beginning,
No beginning.
no end,
No
no
end?
middle?
And no middle.
What has no beginning, no end, no middle, and you can't have just one?
A Lay's potato chip. No one can eat just one.
No, that's not it.
Is it?
No.
It has no middle. It has nothing. It's
That's not
round.
it. What has no beginning, end, or middle, and you can't have just one? Think, people. Think. Use your brains, even though they're like.
Wow. Calling out the audience is never a good idea.
Well, they're not giving me answers. Weather.
Weather.
It's not weather.
It is not weather. Anyone else got any guesses? What about online? We got guesses coming from online?
Not yet. I'm
Not
waiting for
yet.
one.
What has no beginning, no end, no middle, and you can't have just one?
The recession. The Biden administration. What are you
Hold
talking-
on. What?
The weather. He said the weather. No.
No. What? I can't hear you. A wedding. No.
A wedding.
That's an okay answer. I'll give you an okay for that.
Wait, here's one.
Yeah.
That one coming up.
John Moody says a thought.
A thought.
Thought. No, it is not a thought. I like it. A circle. You're close. D is very close. So
Rings?
D said a circle, so she's very close.
Rings.
Again, very close. What has no beginning, end, or middle?
Earrings.
And you can't have just one.
Earrings.
It's not earrings.
Oh, well, there's two of those.
Ball.
Nope.
Well, I think you got us stumped here.
All right. It is.
Is it a linked chain?
A
It is
link
not a link chain. It is a donut.
A
A donut.
donut.
No beginning, no end, no middle. And you can't have just one. All right. We got a commercial? Let's
We have
commercial
the
it up.
promo.
Oh, we got promo. That's even better.
Promo us.
Promo it up.
All right, here we go.
Growing up in East Dallas, it was a little tough and not safe at times. Just problems at school, I guess, fights and stuff. Kind of hung around with the wrong crowd, just like a robot, just following people, just taking orders from people and stuff. Just looking at them and being like, oh, I want to be that guy, I want to dress like that guy. The way I dressed, I mean, it changed drastically. I would sag my pants, cuff my pants. That used to be the style back in the days. My friends were like a big part of the way I used to act. The way that I viewed girls before was like, my friends told me like they were a tool, I guess. Go with this girl and then you go with this other girl and they don't have feelings, but we used to like go to parties. There used to be like a lot of alcohol, drugs. Just felt I wasn't being strong enough. I felt like I gave in into temptation, and that's what I kind of struggled with when I was growing up. Mainly struggling with anger issues, I guess. My identity, just being angry most of the time, not being able to control myself. And then my friends just started feeding into that, and it just like started with this little fire and then just exploded. And then next thing we know, we're like fighting under this bridge and stuff, and half of the school was watching. I kind of didn't like that person I was. My friends from school, they invited me to this youth group. Every day they talked to us about the Bible and stuff, and just opened my heart. It made me see that Jesus loved me, and the first time I met the Lord, it's just amazing. I remember like we were sitting on a patio, like a porch. I remember falling to my knees and just thanking the Lord. Tears just came out of my eyes, and that has been a tough thing for me to do, to open up and like just give my life to the Lord. I just felt a big weight lifted off my shoulders, and I just felt like I was a new man now. I was free and forgiven, and God changed my life drastically. There was like a lot of things I saw different now. Just giving up parties, giving up my friends, most of my friends, and walking away from my friends and the life that I used to have. It was tough, but then I knew that Jesus was there to comfort me. As I started hanging out with believers, and they didn't push me, they just like encouraged me and stuff. They made me make my own decisions and stuff. When I opened up to them, they just like, they didn't judge me like other people have. I wasn't expecting them to just open their arms and just be like, you're forgiven. They're always there. They won't judge me. Well, my friends, like, they used to make fun of me. Now I see them, and they used to ask me, like, what's different in your life? Like, why are you always happy? Why are you always smiling when calamity strikes your life? You always have this side of you that never gives up. And I just tell them that the Lord has changed my life.
Inspirational.
Hey, I'm back now with. I got a ring of friends around me. And you said I was going to be making enemies today. I made new friends.
Oh, they're acquaintances.
Acquaintances?
Yeah, they're not.
What's the difference?
They're not quite friends yet. They're just people you know and see every day, but you don't like hang out with.
Those are people I work with.
Well, that's well, okay. I would say work friends, but
Okay. All right.
like work friends are the friends you have at work, but you don't actually go out and do anything together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, the topic today is friends, because I think it's kind of important. Like you saw the video there, we had a young man grow up in the neighborhood. He said Dallas, and go ahead.
You did say you did say growing up, not groping, right?
Growing up, yes.
I got it, okay.
And I'm about to say something else, so you might as well get the bingo card out.
Oh,
He said Dallas.
I'm ready.
So I go Chicago.
Okay, check.
See, there you go. See, he says I say Chicago at least once a day. He's probably right. It's a great city. I gotta say, top 3 in the whole nation as far as population. It has everything you could ever want to do in the same city.
Top 3, yeah.
Shush you. If you haven't seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, see it, and you'll see why. Anyway, so, but the problem is when we're around the wrong people, we can get the wrong image of ourselves. We get the wrong image of other people. And he brought it up, that his friends kind of influenced his dress. His friends also. See, it's awesome. You kind of kept putting your head in since you're drinking water in front of the stage.
Was that what that
really
was?
Cool. Yeah.
I saw something up there.
Yeah,
I
it
just
was
didn't know.
your
It
head.
looked like a
So,
giant.
so I saw the back of his head twice.
It looked like a
It's
giant
cool.
brick. I
Yeah,
wasn't sure
it
what
was.
that was.
You know, and he also talked about that his friends actually influenced his choice in girlfriends, and he said they didn't really respect girls. They just saw them as toys to go out with this one and that one, and kind of try to more like property, and that's not cool. So having the right friends is important. And the Bible even talks about having the wrong friends. So we'll talk about the wrong friends. So 1 Corinthians 15:33, do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. So if you're rolling around the wrong people, Christians or not, you know, you're going to have issues with the crowd, because one person, usually you get the Jiminy Cricket moment where he's like, man, I really shouldn't be doing this. But if you get that one guy, Josh, in the
What's
group.
a Jiminy's Cricket?
Y'all didn't watch Pinocchio when you were kids?
What's a Pinocchio?
Wow. The conscience
Do me a
talks.
favor and just turn the little mule thingy to the side for me.
Well, you want to
So
see? You want to
everybody
see
can
that he's got a tail?
Yeah.
There you go. You're happy now?
Yeah, I'm happy.
And he's got a cupcake to eat.
Yeah, I'm
so, you know, when you're by yourself, you usually have this little voice in your head or something that says, "Hey, maybe I shouldn't do that." But when you're around the wrong people, the peer pressure kind of kicks in, and you might do something you might not do by yourself. Sometimes that's a good thing, but in most of the time, if you have the wrong friends, it can lead into trouble. Like you can end up getting into trouble with the police or doing something you shouldn't be doing.
No.
Well, you just didn't even go to high school. Come on now.
I didn't go to
You
middle
went
school,
home,
high school. I didn't go to
school.
elementary. I didn't even go to anywhere.
Well, I mean, so then you had it growing up easy, or at least I don't know. I mean, I had issues with that, but you know, but even once we become Christians, we have to worry about what friends we pick then as well. As 1 Corinthians 5:11 says, "Now what I mean was that you should not associate with people who call themselves brothers or sisters in the Christian faith, but live in sexual sin, are greedy, worship false gods, use abusive language, get drunk, or are dishonest. Don't eat with such people." So those people that you know who claim that they're Christians and they're not following a Christian lifestyle could actually be even worse for you than just a person with bad character, because they will most likely twist things. Oh, you know, that's not quite what somebody said, which that was the serpent to Adam and Eve when he talked to Eve. He said, that's not what God said, and kind of twist a little bit and then say he said this instead. So you got to watch who you have, what group you hang with. When you're with Christian friends, make sure they're true in the faith as well. You know, Paul said, you know, to test, you know, if you hear something that goes against the Bible from somebody who says they're Christian, and you basically need to tell them that they're incorrect. You know, because nothing should go against what God's word says.
Be a fruit inspector.
Be a fruit inspector.
Yeah. Inspect the fruits of others.
Well, fruits are our labors, but you know,
Well, I
things
hate my
we
fruit
do,
then.
so. But things that we do and say, our actions should show that we're changed. Like the young man said in the video, his friends now see him, the friends he had before he became Christian, said, why are you always so happy even though bad things happen? The story I had, those of you who don't know, I was in the military. I served in 2 different wars, Afghanistan and Iraq. You go ahead and check that off too, right?
I was just going to give you an applause.
All right, get applause. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, so
4th of July. That's it. That's
there you go.
That's the only reason.
So when I was in Afghanistan, I was in probably the worst location for a soldier over downrange, Fob Shank. So anybody Fob Shank, I appreciate you being there. We were very close to Pakistan, and there were rebels all the time.
And the Empire?
No, they were throwing rockets at us to hurt us. That was their job. They were to hurt us or hurt our equipment. And we spent over 187 rounds were fired at us throughout the year. But one time I was in the bunker. I believe it was Thanksgiving, because we were there for hours, like 6 hours. And one soldier looked at me and he goes, how come you're not even concerned? I had no concern on my face. And I said, what's the worst can happen? And he's like, we could die. I'm like, and I can go see Jesus today. Great. And he's like, you're an idiot. Like, well, then maybe we need to talk some more. We ended up talking eventually. But pick your friends. Your actions should always be different. Because he came back to me and he asked all the time of why this thing happened to you. How come, you're not upset about it or you handle it differently than I would. He'd always say, I would cuss somebody up and down in a two-way. He was one of my soldiers at one time. And
sailor, mechanic, yeah, we got it.
well, soldiers are foul mouth. Lori will tell you she had to hit me in the back of the head about, I don't know, a couple thousand times until I stopped, because that's how soldiers speak, and it kind of bleeds into you. And that's, again, going back to who you have friends. Who you hang out with is what you start to act like. Thank you, Lori. So, yeah. Well, it's pretty bad, so you wouldn't even worry about that. So, all right, so basically, just like you guys, I had said this before last time I was up here. I was in high school. I do know it was not wooden. We did not ride, Flintstone vehicles to school. We actually had buses and stuff, which I know, Josh, that shocks you.
I have shock shoe.
We even had these great big portable phones. It was like a suitcase almost.
Wow.
We did have them though, and they were real expensive. So if you ever watched that 70s show, that was when I was little. And if you watch that 80s show, that was when I was going to high school. So it was in a suitcase. That's right. So anyway, and just like any high school kid that you probably all Connor, there's still cliques, right? There's still groups of people. Like you have the sport group, right? You got the really smart kids. They're another group, right? Not as much. It used to be like they were like, you could look at a cafeteria and go, there's all the sports guys, there's all the cheerleaders, there's all the intellectual guys,
and then there's the Connors,
and then there's the guys that don't fit anything. Because I fit those. Because I was
the Connors.
I was actually I was honor roll and varsity, so I didn't fit either one. Like the smart guys didn't want me, the sports guys didn't want me, so I ended up being my own group over there with some other people. So misfit,
pick
unwanted.
Sport.
Huh?
Pick first in every sport.
Same here.
It was nice. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, but then when you're getting straight A's, they don't like you either. Sports guys are like, man, you're too smart, get out of here. And then the smart people are like, you play sports, get out of here. Like, man, I don't fit in at all. Connor's laughing. He's like, whatever. You don't have those problems, Connor? You just fit in everywhere? They don't do that anymore? Your high school. So he's like, we sucked at sports. Nobody cared. All right. So, all right. And then in the military, so I just went from high school, and then I had some jobs, and then I went in the military, and then I saw there's another group. There were guys like Josh that were always goofing off. I wonder about
scary
that.
thought.
I mean, they were.
Can you imagine an army of me?
They were troublemakers just like
That'd
you.
be fantastic.
Like you tell the guy, get the mop the floor, and he'd mop the floor with the dirty mop because you didn't tell me to change the water. I think he is. He follows that. And then there's the outspoken group, which is where I fell more or less. And he was horrible.
This was middle school. But yes, I did teach myself 10th, 11th, and 12th grade.
Yes, that's right.
So go for that.
And then even in the military, we did also have the guy that went around, and we called them the yes men. They just did whatever the boss told them to do blindly. No, his mom homeschooled him. Don't let him fool you. You were homeschooled. So, anyway, so you go back to our importance of having the right friends. Right, Riley? Yeah. You know how to get right friends, right? You got to discern the. Because Proverbs 27:17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. And I find this important because our job, according to Jesus, was to go ye therefore, right? Claiming the gospel and baptizing others in my name, right?
To everybody.
Right? To everybody.
Everybody.
Well, if the other passages talked about having the wrong crowd, you're going to need to get resharpened because that's going to dent you up. Being around people that are not Christian could eventually hurt your armor. So Proverbs 27:17 says it's important to be around the right group of people to kind of get you back into the right frame of mind so you can go back out and tell those non-believers about Jesus. So what do y'all think what's important? What are some of the things that we do to do that?
Was this quiz time?
Yeah, quiz time.
Okay, yeah, hit me again with it.
So what do we do to iron sharpens iron? What do we do as Christians? What are some of the places we go for that?
Riley, what are some places that no, okay.
If you're gonna answer,
Let's go to the mall, man.
I usually stay to myself. I don't have
So D, who is standing to my right, off the stage, and who's here on Sundays, also says that she just stays home.
Wow.
I don't have any friends. Not really.
So she's here,
Right, youth group.
with us,
That's it.
but she doesn't go anywhere. Am I not laying this down enough?
See, right now in her mind, she's she's at home sleeping.
See, D, we gather as Christians like this. Hey, there we go. All right, see, but that's iron sharpening iron. You come here to hear the word and get ready to go back.
Right, we sharpen you. We put you
We
up on
help
grindstone.
you. And then you have friends. I see you text Lori. You have people that, so you do stay in communication. So you think you stay at home all the time, but you're always doing that. And well, maybe we need to work on you some more. But we do things together as Christians to help one another through tough times, right? Which is what Ecclesiastes 4-9 says: 2 people are better than one, because together they have a good reward for their hard work. If one falls, the other can help his friend get up. But how tragic it is for the one who is all alone when he falls. There is no one to help him up. See? We want to have people who are there. You ever notice that there are certain people who say are friends? Like this world, there's a thing called a friend face, whatever book thing. What were we talking about? What are we on? Facebook. That's it. That thing. And what do they say that you have these number of what their followers or
followers.
what are they called? No, they're not called followers. YouTube, they're followers. Or
Acquaintances.
friends. Are they not friends?
No, they're.
You friend me, right? I thought you friend me, right?
Yeah, but,
Or unfriend me.
No, I'm friends, but I know you.
No, I'm trying to get that right. So you're not helping me. Josh, you have these things on Facebook because you just got on Facebook, and people ask you, they send you requests. What kind of requests are those? Friend requests. There.
Finally.
But as you kind of jumped the gun on me, D. Are all of your friends that you could count on? Like, Lori and I have like hundreds. And I can pick like maybe a handful that if I was really in trouble that I'd call. Sorry guys that are watching me on Facebook that you're my friends. I would hope that there's more than a handful. But I kind of know there is.
I'm not sorry.
Like, I need to get bail out of jail. I would find out really quick how many friends are actually my friends.
Wow.
Okay.
If you won the lottery.
Now, if I won the lottery, they come out of the woodwork. I mean,
right.
got some guy
They'll
that
be your friends. You
some
don't
guy
have
that
any
came
friends?
went to basic training with me would be like, "I'm your best friend from basic training."
That's right.
From 1987. No, that's not how that works. But we need to discern our company so that we pick the right friends and influencers in our lives. Because acquaintances are fine to have, but the people that you should allow to speak into your life are your friends. They're the ones that can help you change your opinions or help you be open-minded. Like, you ever notice when somebody knocks on the door and goes, "Hey, what's your favorite car?"
Blue.
Why is it? Why? What's your favorite car?
Favorite car?
Yeah, favorite car.
Convertible.
You guys are killing me.
Ken
Type of
must,
car.
Ken must be a really good friend then.
There you go, Chevy convertible. Okay.
Ken must be a really good friend then, because he'll help you change your opinion.
Well, but I say that's so. If a person is in your life, you would listen to them about maybe changing your likes and dislikes. But if some stranger came up to you and says, "No, you shouldn't like Chevy, you should like Ford," you're probably not going to change your mind. You're not going to listen to them.
Yeah, why would you like a Ford? Like, what the heck?
And if Jim Moody's still watching, Top Gun 2 is not better than Top Gun 1, and you're not going to change my mind, period. Just had to say that because he's watching.
That's a friend thing. Yeah, friendly gesture.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see if he has anything to say about that.
Well, he's been watching, and we were talking about this. Sometimes there's just friends, and they have just their opinions are just, I don't understand where they come from.
I just saw Top Gun like for the first time ever.
The real one or the second one? The real one's awesome.
2 weeks
So
ago,
anyway,
I think it was.
but the bottom line, going back to things is, pick your friends importantly. And it was going to go back to what we were saying. I have a funny feeling. Something I said Saturday. You can pick your friends.
Pick your friends' noses?
You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but don't pick your friend's nose. That's kind of...
I was on it. See, I remembered something about it. Pick your friends' noses.
See, yeah, you gotta be really good friends to be able to do that. So, all right.
Well, one of my closest friends growing up.
So, as Christians, we have to be very careful in who we choose as our friends because we don't want to be led into situations that are not Christian-like. It doesn't mean we can't have fun. Like Josh and I spent the weekend watching fireworks and riding roller coasters, and I took 10.5 hours of sleep last night to catch up on what I've missed over the whole weekend.
But it's all irrelevant because we're not friends.
Oh, dang.
Leo's dying.
No. What?
And Leo's back there dying, trying to hide it.
Hey, only a friend can get me on a 405-foot free fall.
It's fun.
What was that?
The Zumjaro Drop of Doom. Zumjaro Drop of Doom.
Dappa Doom.
Yeah, it's at Six Flags Great Adventures, quite large. Falling down, it goes.
Is that a roller coaster?
It's on a roller coaster. It's a free fall. So, all right. So last thing here, I just want you guys all to know that it is important to have friends. It is important to have the right friends and be able to discern between the ones that are going to take you away from God and the ones that are going to help you get closer. Leo?
As a struggling Christian, I need all the grace that I can get. At Gibberty Flibberty.
Cut.
Flibberty. Line.
Cut. Flibberty Gibberty customizes God's insurance so he'll always provide the grace you need.
We got to change it.
Cut.
Am I allowed to riff? What if I come out of the water? Is this where they're going to put the Statue of Liberty? Ribbity ribbity.
Cut. We'll dub it.
Flibberty Gibberty customizes God's insurance, so he'll always provide the grace you need.
Flibberty Gibberty Flibberty Gibberty.
Hey, guess what? We're on roller coasters, but hey, Riley, let's everybody come this way. Yeah, let's here we go. Here we go. Wait. Come on, everybody come this way. Leo,
I'm out
get out of the way. Come back this. Come this way, Leo. Come back this way.
My head.
There we go. See, now this proves where we were. Here, Josh, you can come on in here because I'm with my friends here, but that is me and Mr. Joshua at Six Flags America. On the Superman for the 11th consecutive time. We spent 30 minutes plus on that roller coaster. And yes, we are playing Rochambeau. And
yes, the people that are in front of us, their faces are like that, actually, in real life.
In real life?
Yes, they look like that. Wow.
But he beat me. He has scissors and I have paper.
I win.
He won. So, again, choose your friends properly and easily. Leo, you can go ahead and take us out of here.
Yeah, get back up there. Don't forget to like, share, hug.
Like, share, and everything. And tell us what you think of the new intro.
Yeah.
Especially Ken.
We like it,
because I enjoyed it. You enjoyed it? Okay, cool. New intro out of here.
Peace.